France is one of the most visited destinations, attracting over 80 million travelers every year. Known for its rich culture and iconic landmarks, this country offers some of the best travel experiences in the world. From the medieval city of Rouen to the architectural grandeur of Château de Chambord, here are the 50 best places to visit in France. Make sure to subscribe to Discovery Destination for more travel guides like this. 50. Pont du Gard. Pont du Gard, located in the village of Vert-Pont-du-Gard in southern France, is the highest surviving Roman aqueduct bridge in the world. Built in the 1st century AD, it was constructed without mortar, each stone precisely cut to fit together, showcasing the advanced engineering skills of the Roman builders. The main highlight is the 3-tiered bridge itself, which stands nearly 50 meters tall. You can walk across a section of the bridge to get a closer look at its massive stone arches and appreciate its scale up close. 49. Sarlat-la-Canéda. Sarlat-la-Canéda, located in southwestern France, is known for its remarkably well-preserved medieval architecture. At the center of town is the Old Town, or Rue Sarlat, where narrow cobblestone streets wind past half-timbered houses and Renaissance-era buildings. One of the main highlights is the Place du Marché, a lively square where you can take in the atmosphere of the town. Nearby, the Sarlat Cathedral adds to the historic character of the area with its striking presence. If you visit on a Wednesday or Saturday, the Sarlat Market is a standout experience. The town comes alive as vendors fill the streets with stalls offering local specialties like foie gras, truffles, and confit de canard. 48. Grenoble. Grenoble, located in southeastern France, sits at the foot of the French Alps and is surrounded by 3 mountain ranges. Often called the capital of the Alps, the city offers a mix of history, nature, and culture. Start in Rue Grenoble, the Old Town, where narrow streets and historic squares set a relaxed tone. One highlight here is the Place Saint-André, known for its surrounding architecture and lively atmosphere. From the Old Town, take the iconic cable car up to the Bastille, a former fortress overlooking the city. The ride offers sweeping views, and once at the top, you can explore the old fortifications and enjoy panoramic scenes of the mountains and city below. If you're interested in art, the Musée de Grenoble holds an impressive collection of works from various periods and well-known artists. For a quieter setting, the Jardin de Plomb provides a peaceful space to enjoy different types of plants in a botanical garden setting. 47. Reims. Reims, located in northeastern France, is known for its deep ties to Champagne and its rich historical landmarks. One of the city's most iconic sites is the Cathédrale of Notre Dame de Reims. Inside, you'll notice the stunning stained glass windows and detailed sculptures that reflect the cathedral's Gothic design. Just next to the cathedral is the Palais du Temps, a former archbishop's palace that once hosted French kings during their coronation ceremonies. It now serves as a museum, displaying artifacts related to these historic events. For more on religious history, the Basilique Saint-Remy is another major landmark, one of the oldest churches in Reims. Its Romanesque Gothic architecture and peaceful interior make it a significant site to visit. 46. Porquerolles Island. Porquerolles is the largest of the Îles d'Hyères located in the Mediterranean Sea. One of the top places to visit on the island is Plage Notre Dame, often ranked among the most beautiful beaches in Europe. Its clear waters and surrounding pine forests make it a peaceful spot to relax. Just above the village, Fort Sainte-Agathe sits on a hill overlooking the coast. Built in the 16th century, the fort has ramparts and watchtowers that offer wide views of the sea and island. For a nature-focused experience, the Conservatoire Botanique National Méditerranéen de Porquerolles protects the island's native plants and animals. The grounds are calm and scenic, perfect for a quiet walk. 45. Colmar. Colmar, in the Alsace region of northeastern France, is known for its well-preserved medieval and Renaissance architecture. One of the most iconic areas to explore is Little Venice, or Petite Venise. This canal-lined district is filled with colorful, half-timbered houses. You could take a boat ride through the narrow waterways for a closer look at the scenic part of the city. For art lovers, the Unterlinden Museum is a standout. It's home to the famous Isenheim altarpiece, a Renaissance masterpiece known for its rich detail and powerful religious imagery. Nearby, the Saint Martin Collegiate Church showcases impressive Gothic architecture. Its tall spire and stained glass windows highlight the craftsmanship of the period. Colmar also features quieter areas worth exploring, like the Tanners District or Quartier des Tanneurs. This historic quarter is lined with restored houses that once belonged to the town's leather workers. You can also visit the Bartholdi Museum, which honors Auguste Bartholdi, the sculptor of the Statue of Liberty. The museum displays his personal belongings, models, and sculptures. By the way, I made the Travel on a Dime ebook with all the best money-saving travel tips. I'll tell you more about it later. 44. Puy de Dôme. Puy de Dôme is a dormant volcano in the Auvergne-Rhône Alps region of central France and is the highest peak in the Champ de Puys, a chain of around 80 volcanoes. At the summit, you can explore the ruins of a Gallo-Roman temple while taking in wide views of the surrounding volcanic terrain. You can reach the top by hiking or by riding the Chemin de Fer de Panoramique des Dômes, a panoramic train that offers a scenic ride to the summit. Several hiking trails lead up to the volcano, ranging in difficulty, making it accessible for all levels of hikers. These trails also connect with others throughout the Champ de Puys, offering views of many nearby peaks and valleys shaped by volcanic activity. One of the most popular nearby peaks is Puy Pariou, known for its well-defined crater and scenic hiking paths. It's a great alternative if you're seeking a quieter trail with impressive views. 43. Tarn Gorge. The Tarn Gorge, or Gorge du Tarn, is a dramatic canyon carved by the Tarn River in southern France. Over millions of years, the river is cut through limestone plateaus, forming steep cliffs and striking rock formations. One of the best places to take in the scenery is Point Sublime, a panoramic viewpoint overlooking the gorge. Nearby, the medieval village of Saint-Enemier sits along the riverbank. Here, you can walk through narrow stone streets and visit a Romanesque church that reflects the village's long history. For a closer look at the gorge, kayaking or canoeing along the Tarn River is a popular activity, allowing you to glide between towering cliffs and under natural stone arches. 42. Lascaux Caves. Lascaux Cave, located in the Vézère Valley in southwestern France, is one of the most important prehistoric art sites in the world. Discovered in 1940 by 4 teenagers, the cave features remarkable artwork estimated to be around 17,000 years old. Inside, you'll find over 600 paintings and 1,500 engravings, mostly of animals, offering a detailed look at the artistic expression and beliefs of early humans. To protect the original cave, public access is restricted, but you can visit Lascaux 4, the International Center for Parietal Art, which offers a high-quality replica of the cave. This modern facility allows you to experience the art in a carefully recreated environment without harming the original site. 41. Les Baux de Provence. Les Baux de Provence is a historic village in southern France, built on a rocky outcrop in the Alpilles mountain range. It's officially recognized as one of the most beautiful villages of France, and its preserved character continues to attract people from around the world. The village's narrow stone-paved streets and old buildings create an atmosphere that feels frozen in time. As you walk through the town, you can visit the Saint-Vicent Church, built directly into the rock and known for its stained glass windows. One of the main highlights is the Château de Chambord, a medieval fortress dating back to the 10th century. Exploring its towers and ramparts gives you sweeping views of the surrounding valley and Alpilles hills. Near the castle, you can visit the Carrière de Lumière. This large former limestone quarry is now an immersive art space, where famous paintings are projected onto the quarry walls, accompanied by music. You can also stop by the Musée des Santons, which showcases handcrafted Provençal figurines known as santons. The museum highlights the tradition and artistry behind these small figures, which are central to regional nativity scenes. 40. Rouen. Rouen, in northwestern France, is known for its well-preserved medieval architecture and historical landmarks. One of its most iconic sites is the Cathédrale Notre-Dame de Rouen, a striking Gothic cathedral that dates back to the 12th century. The building features towering spires and remarkable stained glass windows that reflect centuries of craftsmanship. Nearby, you'll find the Grosse Horloge, a Renaissance-era archway that houses an ornate astronomical clock. This historic timepiece includes detailed mechanisms and figures that animate on the clock face. To learn more about Rouen's history, head to the Place de Vieux Marché. This historic square is where the Church of Saint Joan of Arc stands, honoring her memory with a design that blends modern elements with a quiet, reflective setting. For a more peaceful atmosphere, the Church of Saint-Maclou offers a standout example of flamboyant Gothic architecture. Its finely detailed facade and serene interior make it a calming retreat within the city. To take in the city from above, the Côte Sainte-Catherine provides sweeping views of Rouen. The overlook is a short climb but offers one of the best perspectives of the area. 39. Château Cathedral. Château Cathedral, located in Château, France, is one of the most significant Gothic cathedrals in the country. Built between the 12th and 13th centuries, it houses the largest collection of stained glass windows in the world, depicting biblical stories, saints, and other religious figures. Inside, you can see the labyrinth set into the floor of the nave. This is one of the oldest surviving labyrinths and represents a symbolic journey to salvation. Nearby, the astronomical clock stands out as a detailed mechanical device that tracks both time and the positions of the sun and moon. Below the main floor, the crypt contains the remains of several saints. Above, the cathedral's two towers provide panoramic views of the city. 38. Bayonne. Bayonne is a city located in southwestern France with a rich mix of history and local character. One of its most notable landmarks is the Bayonne Cathedral, a 13th century Gothic building known for its impressive architecture. Inside, you'll find artifacts that reflect the city's religious and historical heritage. Nearby, the Basque Museum gives you a deeper look into the local culture. It features traditional items that highlight the lifestyle and customs of the Basque people over time. Not far from there, you can take a walk along the Nive River, which flows through the city and offers a peaceful setting for a stroll. You'll also see the Adour River, another key waterway that adds to the city's character. For a quiet break, head to the Jardin Botanique. This small botanical garden features a range of plants and provides a calm space within the city. 37. Èze. Èze is a beautiful hilltop village on the French Riviera, known for its incredible views of the Mediterranean Sea. As you walk through the village, you'll notice narrow cobblestone streets and old stone houses that create a quiet, timeless atmosphere. A highlight of Èze is the Jardin Exotique d'Èze, a botanical garden filled with a wide variety of cacti and succulents. From the garden's terraces, you can enjoy panoramic views of the coastline. Another key site is the Église Notre-Dame de l'Assomption, an 18th century church with detailed interior features that reflect the village's history. If you're interested in walking trails, the Nietzsche Path offers a scenic hike through Èze's natural surroundings and connects the village to the coast below. 36. Verdon Gorge. The Verdon Gorge in southeastern France is one of Europe's largest canyons, reaching depths of up to 2,300 feet. Its turquoise waters comes from fine rock particles known as glacial flour, suspended in the river. To take in the views, you can drive along two scenic routes. On the south rim, the Corniche Sublime D23 offers several viewpoints overlooking the gorge, including Point Sublime, one of the most striking spots for panoramic views. On the north rim, the Route de Crête provides a different perspective, with viewpoints like Vallée des Cavaliers, which offer wide-angle views over the cliffs and river below. If you prefer to explore from the water, the lower section of the gorge near the entrance can be accessed by kayak or electric boat. For hiking, the area has trails for various experience levels. The Sentier Blanc Martel is a more challenging route that takes you through dramatic sections of the gorge. For a more adventurous trek, the Imbut Trail offers narrow passages and close-up views of the rock walls and river. Now, I know you're getting excited about all these amazing places to visit, but if you're eager to travel the world to explore new locations, cultures, foods, and much more, while taking a breather from your everyday life, you also know it can cost you quite a lot of money. With the Travel on a Dime ebook, you have the opportunity to make the most out of any place you visit without overspending on your travel budget. From finding the right flights and hotel deals to money-saving tips during your trip, it's the perfect guide to help you travel like a pro, ensuring you have a great experience while saving hundreds of dollars on travel. Get your copy at thediscoverydestination.com. That's thediscoverydestination.com. Use code DISCOVER5 to save $5 off your copy. 35. Cassis. Cassis is a small fishing port in the south of France, known for its natural beauty and coastal charm. A good place to start is the Port de Cassis, where you can watch colorful fishing boats dock and enjoy the relaxed atmosphere of the waterfront. Not far from the port, Calanque National Park offers hiking trails with views of steep cliffs and turquoise waters. You can also take a boat tour from the harbor to explore hidden coves and inlets along the coast that are not accessible by foot. After visiting the park, Plage de la Grande Mer provides a spot to relax by the sea. This is the main beach in Cassis, with clear waters and views of the nearby cliffs. For even more impressive scenery, Cap Canaille rises above the town with one of the highest sea cliffs in Europe. From here, the Route de Crête offers a scenic drive with panoramic views of the coastline and the Mediterranean Sea. 34. Vanoise National Park. Vanoise National Park, located in southeastern France, was established in 1963 as the country's first national park. It supports a wide range of ecosystems, home to over 1,400 plant species and many alpine animals. One of the best ways to explore the park is on foot. The Tour of the Vanoise is a popular multi-day hiking route that circles the Vanoise Massif and provides scenic views of the alpine environment. For longer treks, the GR5 and the GR55 trails pass through some of the park's most remote and untouched areas. The park is also known for its glaciers, including the Gebrulaz Glacier, one of the largest in the massif. These glaciers are remnants from the Ice Age and offer a clear look at how ice has shaped the terrain over thousands of years. Another key feature is the Col de la Vanoise, a historic high mountain pass that gives you sweeping views of the surrounding peaks and valleys. Hiking across this area offers a different perspective on the park's alpine beauty. 33. Pink Granite Coast. The Pink Granite Coast, located in northern Brittany, France, stretches for about 19 miles along the shoreline. It is one of only 3 places in the world where you can find pink granite, known for its unique color created by specific minerals in the rock. At the center of this coastal area is the village of Ploumanac, famous for its dramatic rock formations shaped by centuries of wind and waves. From the village, you can follow the Sentier des Douaniers, or Customs Officers Path, which offers scenic views of the coastline and massive pink granite boulders. Also located near the trail is the Phare de Ploumanac, a lighthouse built from the same pink granite. 32. Saint-Malo. Saint-Malo, located in northwestern France, is known for its privateers, or corsairs, who were authorized to attack enemy ships. The city's maritime past is still visible in its preserved architecture and coastal defenses. At the center of Saint-Malo is the Old Town, known as Intramuros. This historic area is surrounded by 12th century ramparts that you can walk along for wide views of the sea and city. Inside the walls, you'll find stone-paved streets lined with granite buildings, including the Saint Vicent Cathedral, which blends Romanesque and Gothic styles. Just outside the walls, Fort National sits on a tidal island and can be reached on foot during low tide. Another nearby landmark is the Solidor Tower. This 14th century tower now holds a museum dedicated to sailors who braved Cape Horn. 31. Toulouse. Toulouse, located in southwestern France along the Garonne River, is known for its distinctive pink-toned brick buildings, which have earned it the nickname La Ville Rose, or the Pink City. One of the city's most impressive landmarks is the Basilique Saint-Sernin. This Romanesque church is one of the largest of its kind in Europe and stands out for its architectural detail and historical significance. A short walk away is the Place du Capitole, the city's central square. This open space is surrounded by grand buildings and offers a glimpse into Toulouse's civic life and architecture. For something more interactive, the Cité de l'Espace invites you to explore space-themed exhibits, full-scale models, and hands-on displays tied to Toulouse's aerospace legacy. You can also spend time by the Canal du Midi, a 17th century engineering feat that connects the Garonne River to the Mediterranean Sea. Walking or biking along the canal gives you relaxing views of the surrounding area. Toulouse also has lesser-known attractions like Les Abattoirs, a former slaughterhouse now transformed into a contemporary art museum, offering a striking contrast to the city's older landmarks. 30. Aix-en-Provence. Aix-en-Provence is a historic city in the south of France, founded by the Romans in 123 BC. Known as the City of 1,000 Fountains, its streets are filled with elegant fountains that add to its charm. The Old Town, or Ville-Aix, is the heart of the city. Its narrow streets and small squares create a walkable maze filled with character. One standout spot is the Place d'Albertas, a small square featuring a central fountain surrounded by classical buildings. Nearby, you can stroll down the Cours Mirabeau, a wide avenue shaded by plane trees and lined with grand townhouses. At its end stands the Fontaine de la Rotonde, a large and ornate fountain that serves as a city landmark. Art lovers can visit the Atelier Cézanne, the preserved studio of Paul Cézanne, Many of the painter's personal items remain here, offering insight into his creative space and daily life. Not far from the studio is the Cathédrale Saint-Savoie, a church with a mix of Romanesque, Gothic, and Baroque architecture. Inside, you can see the Romanesque cloister and a series of 15th century tapestries. 29. Oud-Königsberg Castle. Château de Oud-Königsberg, built in the 12th century, rises from the Vosges mountain as a commanding medieval fortress once used to protect the region. At the center of the complex, the keep towers above the surrounding buildings offer wide views of the area. Inside, the castle's chapel features detailed frescoes and stained glass windows that create a quiet, reflective atmosphere, while the restored kitchens offer insight into daily life within the fortress walls. Secret passageways run through parts of the structure, adding to the sense of mystery and defensive strategy. 28. Menton. Menton, located on the French Riviera in southeastern France, is known for its mild climate, making it one of the warmest places in the country. Its beautiful beaches and relaxed atmosphere make it a pleasant destination year-round. One of the highlights in town is the Jardin Botanique Val-Ramée-Menton, an exotic garden featuring a diverse collection of rare plants from around the world. Nearby, the Basilique Saint-Michel-Archange stands out with its striking 18th century bell tower and elegant architecture. You can also visit the Musée Jean Cocteau collection, Séverine Mundeman, which showcases works by Jean Cocteau, the renowned artist and writer closely linked to the town. 27. Metz. Metz, located in northeastern France, is known for its many parks and green spaces, earning it the nickname of a green city. One of the city's most striking landmarks is the Saint-Étienne Cathedral. This towering Gothic structure features impressive stained glass windows, some dating back to the 13th century. In the Imperial District, you can see the influence of German architecture from the late 19th and early 20th centuries, especially in the design of public buildings and wide boulevards. For a more peaceful setting, Temple Neuf sits on an island in the Moselle River. Its Romanesque revival architecture and quiet surroundings make it a calming place to visit. To enjoy nature, the Metz Botanical Garden offers a relaxed environment with a variety of plants, greenhouses, and walking paths. 26. Arles. Arles is a city in the Provence-Alpes-Côte d'Azur region of southern France, known for its well-preserved Roman architecture. A highlight of the city is the Arles Amphitheater, also known as La Reine d'Arles, a Roman arena built in the 1st century AD. This historic structure once hosted gladiatorial contests and public spectacles, and today it remains a powerful symbol of Arles' Roman heritage. Nearby, the Théâtre Antique offers another glimpse into the city's past. Dating back to the 1st century BC, this Roman theater once held thousands of spectators and is still used for cultural events. The Fondation Vincent van Gogh Arles is also a key attraction. It celebrates the artist's time in the city from 1888 to 1889 with rotating exhibitions of his work and contemporary pieces that reflect his influence. 25. Camargue. The Camargue, located in the south of France, forms the Rhône River Delta. It's one of Europe's last remaining large river deltas, known for its diverse wetlands and unique natural habitats. Start your visit at the Parc Ornithologique du Pont de Gao, a bird park where you can observe a wide variety of species, including large flocks of pink flamingos in their natural setting. The park also offers walking trails that give you a closer look at the region's birdlife and marshlands. As you explore the area, you'll likely spot the Camargue horses, a breed native to the region. These white horses are known for their strength and ability to thrive in the wetlands. To experience local culture, head to Sainte-Marie-de-la-Mer, a seaside town known for its religious traditions. Here, you can visit Église de Sainte-Marie, a fortified church that offers insight into the town's history and religious importance. Next, visit Aigues-Mortes, a medieval walled town that provides sweeping views of the surrounding salt marshes from its city walls. A key highlight here is the Tour de Constance, a historic tower that once served as a prison. For a quieter outing, go to Marais du Vigourat, a protected natural reserve with peaceful walking paths through wetlands and reed beds. It's ideal if you're looking for a more secluded experience in nature. End your trip at Salines de Girolles, where you can see traditional salt harvesting in action. The striking pink salt flats and informative tours make this a unique stop in the Camargue. 24. Rocamadour. Rocamadour is a cliffside village in southwestern France, known for its dramatic setting and religious significance. Built into limestone rock, it's been an important pilgrimage destination for centuries and is now recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. At the center of Rocamadour is its sanctuary, a complex of chapels and religious buildings carved directly into the cliff face. One of the most notable sites is the Chapelle Notre Dame, which houses the Black Virgin, a statue believed to have miraculous powers. Nearby, the Chapelle Saint-Michel and Chapelle Saint-Jean-Baptiste offer more insight into the village's deep spiritual roots. To fully experience Rocamadour's history, you can climb the Grand Staircase. The 216 steps connect the lower village to the religious complex above, offering a path that many pilgrims have followed over the centuries. 23. Chamonix-Mont Blanc. Chamonix-Mont Blanc is a mountain resort town in the French Alps, known for its deep roots in mountaineering and its lively alpine atmosphere. The town offers scenic views, outdoor adventures, and several nearby natural landmarks. One of the top attractions is Aiguille du Midi, a peak in the Mont Blanc Massif. You can take a cable car from Chamonix to the summit, where you'll find sweeping views of the surrounding Alps. For a more daring experience, the Step into the Void glass box lets you stand over a 3,000-foot drop. From the valley, you can admire Mont Blanc, the tallest mountain in Western Europe. You'll find several viewpoints throughout Chamonix that provide stunning perspectives of the peak. The Mer de Glace, France's largest glacier, is another highlight. You can reach it by riding the Montenvert cogwheel train, which departs from Chamonix. Once there, explore the glacier's ice cave and learn about climate change at the Glaciarium Museum. For a more peaceful setting, consider hiking to Lac Blanc. This alpine lake is known for its clear waters and mountain backdrop, offering a quiet escape and rewarding views after a moderate hike. 22. Nantes. Nantes, located in western France, is a city with a strong maritime history that has evolved into a modern, eco-conscious urban center. Its commitment to sustainability earned it the title of European Green Capital in 2013. A key landmark in the city is the Château du Duc de Bretagne, once the residence of the Dukes of Brittany. This historic castle now houses the Nantes History Museum, offering a detailed look at the city's past. Close to the castle, Les Machines de Lille is one of Nantes' most original attractions. Inspired by the works of Jules Verne and Leonardo da Vinci, this artistic and mechanical installation features massive creations like the Great Elephant, a 40-foot tall mechanical creature you can ride. Another highlight is the Marine World Carousel, a 3-level carousel filled with imaginative sea-themed figures. For more architectural highlights, the Cathédrale Saint-Pierre et Saint-Paul stands out with its tall vaulted ceilings and colorful stained glass windows. Not far from the cathedral, Passage Pommeraye offers a blend of history and shopping within a neoclassical 19th century arcade. 21. Avignon. Avignon, located in southeastern France, is known for its deep historical roots and well-preserved architecture. One of its most iconic landmarks is the Palais des Papes, or Palace of the Popes. Inside, you can walk through grand halls and chapels decorated with detailed frescoes that reflect the city's papal past. Just a short walk away is the Pont d'Avignon, also called the Saint-Benazet Bridge. Although only part of the bridge remains, you can still explore its surviving arches and visit the small Saint Nicholas Chapel, which gives insight into the bridge's medieval history. For a peaceful break, Rocher de Dome offers a quiet hilltop park with scenic views over the Rhône River and surrounding city. Nearby, Rue des Teinturiers, or Dyer Street, features a shaded walkway lined with old water wheels along a canal, offering a more relaxed and authentic part of the city to explore. Art lovers can also stop by the Musée du Petit Palais. This museum houses a collection of Italian paintings from the 13th to 16th centuries, providing a look into early Renaissance art in an intimate setting. 20. Luberon Villages. The Luberon is a mountainous region in southern France with a long history of human settlement, dating back to prehistoric times. Scattered across its hills and valleys are some of the most picturesque villages in the region. Gourdet is one of the most iconic hilltop villages in the Luberon. Its narrow stone streets and traditional houses offer impressive views of the surrounding area as you walk through the town. Close by, Roussillon stands out for its striking ochre cliffs and quarries. The village is known for its earthy red tones and ochre trail, Sentier des Ochres, allowing you to walk through colorful natural scenery shaped by centuries of ochre extraction. Menabert is another hilltop village, where the views from the old citadel highlight the quiet beauty of the area. Walking through its narrow lane gives you a sense of its peaceful charm. Not far from Menabert, Bonneau offers one of the best panoramic views of the Luberon Valley. The village's stone buildings rise along the slope, making it another scenic stop in the region. Lacoste offers a different experience. This small village is home to a medieval castle, giving it a unique historical feel compared to the other hill towns. 19. Alpe de Huez. Alpe de Huez is a ski resort in the French Alps, known for its sunny weather that has earned it the nickname Island of the Sun. Even during the winter months, you can expect plenty of sunshine across the slopes. The resort is home to the expansive Alpe de Huez Grand Domaine Ski, which connects to several nearby resorts and provides a wide variety of terrain for all levels. One of the standout runs is Sarenne, considered one of the longest ski runs in Europe. You can also take a cable car up to Pic Blanc, the resort's highest point, for panoramic views of the surrounding Alps. 18. Carcassonne. Carcassonne, in the south of France, is one of Europe's largest and best preserved fortified cities. At its core is the Cité de Carcassonne, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its double walls and 52 towers that showcase dramatic medieval architecture. Inside the Cité, the Château Comtal stands out as a 12th century castle that now serves as a museum. It offers detailed insights into the city's medieval past and architecture. Nearby, the Cathédrale Saint-Michel also holds an important place in Carcassonne's history with its Gothic design and local significance. Across the Aude River, the Bastide de Saint-Louis offers a different perspective. Built in the 13th century, this area features a more modern layout with open squares and narrow streets, contrasting the fortified city's medieval style. 17. Île de Ré. Île de Ré is an island off the west coast of France, connected to the mainland by a bridge built in 1988. Its mild microclimate makes it a great place to relax and enjoy outdoor activities. Saint-Martin-de-Ré, the island's main town, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's known for its Vauban fortifications, and walking along the ramparts gives you wide views of the town and nearby coast. On the western end of the island, the Phare des Baleines, or Whale Lighthouse, stands tall. Climbing its 257 steps gives you a panoramic view of the island and the surrounding ocean. Île de Ré also has several sandy beaches where you can unwind, sunbathe, or try water sports like windsurfing and kitesurfing. In the southern part of the island, the Loire salt marshes highlight the area's sea salt tradition. Here, you can see how fleur de sel is harvested using traditional methods. 16. Côte d'Azur. The Côte d'Azur, or French Riviera, stretches along the Mediterranean coastline of southeastern France. With its mild climate and over 300 sunny days a year, it's been a popular destination for centuries. Nice is considered the capital of the French Riviera. In the heart of the city, Vieux Nice, the old town, is filled with narrow, winding streets and colorful buildings. The Cours Salea flower market adds bursts of color and fragrance, making it one of the most lively spots in the area. Nearby, the Promenade des Anglais runs along the seafront and offers a scenic walkway with views of the Mediterranean. For a panoramic view over the city and coast, Castle Hill provides one of the best vantage points in Nice. Further southwest along the Riviera, Saint-Tropez is another well-known destination. The town's citadel, a 16th century hilltop fortress, gives sweeping views of the coastline and harbor. For a quiet day by the sea, Pampelonne Beach offers a long stretch of sand where you can relax with fewer crowds compared to other beaches in the region. 15. Biarritz. Biarritz is a coastal city in southwestern France, known for its beautiful beaches and strong surfing culture. Grand Plage is the city's main beach and one of the most visited. It's ideal for sunbathing or catching waves, especially during the international surfing competitions held throughout the year. For a quieter experience, you can visit Plage du Port-Vieux. Tucked into a small cove near the Old Port, it offers calmer waters that are great for swimming. Closer to the center, Rocher de la Verge is a large rock connected by a footbridge, providing panoramic views of the Atlantic Ocean. Not far away, the Biarritz Aquarium houses over 6,000 marine animals. It gives you a closer look at ocean species from the Bay of Biscay and beyond. To the south, Rocher du Basta is another scenic viewpoint. A short walk leads you to trails with excellent views of the coastline. 14. Loire Valley. The Loire Valley, located in central France along the Loire River, is known for its natural scenery and historic architecture. The region follows the path of the Loire, France's longest river, and is often referred to as the Garden of France. One of the most iconic landmarks here is the Château de Chambord. This grand estate stands out for its impressive French Renaissance architecture and massive scale. Nearby, the Château de Chenonceau stretches gracefully across the Cher River. Its elegant arches and flower-filled gardens offer a peaceful setting, while inside you can view a well-preserved collection of historic art and furnishings. For beautifully maintained grounds, The Château de Viandre is known for its intricate Renaissance gardens. The geometric patterns, colorful flower beds, and vegetable gardens are carefully designed and draw visitors year-round. The valley also features lesser-known sites worth exploring. Fontevraud Abbey is one of the largest former monasteries in Europe, offering a chance to walk through centuries of religious and royal history. 13. Dordogne Valley. The Dordogne Valley, located in southwestern France, is named after the Dordogne River, one of the cleanest rivers in the country, that winds through the region. The area is known for its scenic beauty and is home to over 1,000 castles. One of the most famous sites in the region is the Lascaux Caves, which contain some of the oldest and best preserved prehistoric paintings ever discovered. Another key attraction is Baynac Castle, a well-preserved medieval fortress that offers impressive views over the river. Sarlat-la-Canéda is a standout medieval town known for its cobblestone streets and historic architecture. Not far from there, the Garden of Marquessac provides panoramic views of the valley along beautifully landscaped terraces. For a more peaceful experience, the cliffside village of Rocamadour has long been a pilgrimage site and remains one of the region's most striking destinations. The nearby caves of Cognac feature dramatic stalactites and stalagmites, along with prehistoric artwork. 12. Lyon. Lyon, located in east-central France, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its deep historical roots and architectural charm. One of the city's highlights is Vieux Lyon, the Old Lyon district. This area is one of Europe's largest Renaissance neighborhoods, filled with colorful historic buildings and narrow cobblestone streets. Within Vieux Lyon, you can explore the Traboulet, hidden passageways once used by silk merchants and later by the French Resistance. Nearby, the Saint-Jean Cathedral stands out with its Gothic architecture and its remarkable astronomical clock. Not far from Vieux Lyon is Fourvière Hill, which offers panoramic views of the city. At the top, the Basilica of Notre-Dame de Fourvière stands as a landmark with its striking 19th century design and hilltop presence. Another key site in Lyon is the Musée des Beaux-Arts. Housed in a former Benedictine convent, this museum holds one of the most important art collections in France, making it a must-visit if you're interested in art and history. 11. Giverny. Giverny is a peaceful village in Normandy, France, best known as the home of Claude Monet. The famous Impressionist painter, the centerpiece of Giverny is Monet's house and gardens. Inside the house, the rooms are preserved with original furniture and decor. Outside, the Clos Normand, Monet's flower garden in front of the house, shows the care and detail he put into every corner. The garden is filled with colorful flowers arranged in striking patterns, reflecting the same sense of beauty that inspired his art. 10. Château de Chambord. Château de Chambord is one of the most famous castles in France. Its size and design immediately stand out as you approach, with dozens of towers and chimneys rising above the roof like a small city. Inside, you can walk through rooms once used by royalty, including the royal bedrooms and grand halls used for hunting events. One of the most impressive features is the double helix staircase, two spirals that twist around each other without ever touching. From the rooftop terraces, the open views highlight the chateau's scale and symmetry. Just below, the formal French gardens have been carefully restored to their 18th century appearance. 9. Provence Lavender Fields. Provence is one of the best places in France to experience lavender season, which runs from mid-June through mid-July. During this time, the countryside blooms in rich shades of purple as the fields come to life. The Valençol Plateau is among the most visited areas for lavender viewing. Known for its wide open spaces, this region features long rows of lavender stretching across the horizon. It mainly grows two types: fine lavender, often used in perfumes, and lavandin, a common hybrid used in household products. Not far away, the Plateau d'Albion offers a quieter alternative. It has similar wide lavender fields but sees fewer visitors, making it a more peaceful spot for viewing. To the west, the Luberon Valley offers smaller fields in a more intimate setting. A standout spot in this area is Senanque Abbey, a 12th century monastery that becomes surrounded by lavender every summer. At a higher elevation, the Salt Plateau provides a different kind of view. Lavender fields stretch across rolling hillsides, and the cooler temperatures make it ideal for walking. The nearby village of Salt is closely connected to the lavender trade and hosts a festival on August 15th each year, featuring local producers and handmade lavender products. 8. Bordeaux. Bordeaux is a historic river city in southwestern France. It sits along the Garonne River and has a large old town filled with striking buildings and streets to explore. One of the most recognizable landmarks is Place de la Bourse, a grand square from the 1700s surrounded by elegant buildings. In front of it is the Water Mirror, a shallow reflective pool that creates a mirror-like surface when calm. Nearby, you'll see the Cathédrale Saint-André, a towering stone church with high arches and stained glass windows. Next to it stands Pays Berlin Tower, where you can climb for wide views over the rooftops and winding streets below. For a creative experience, visit Le Bassin des Lumières, a former World War II submarine base now transformed into a massive digital art center. Here, artworks are projected across walls, floors, and even water surfaces, creating a moving gallery around you. If you want to explore the local rhythm of the city, walk down Rue Sainte-Catherine. This long pedestrian street is lined with shops, bakeries, and cafes where daily life plays out in full view. Across the river in a former army building is the Darwin ecosystem, a more hidden spot that's become a hub for creativity and sustainability. For a quieter visit, head to Palais Gallien, the remains of a Roman amphitheater. Only fragments remain, but they offer a glimpse into the ancient history of the area. Another standout is Porte Callao, a stone city gate with pointed rooftops and narrow windows. 7. Mont Saint-Michel. Mont Saint-Michel, located along the northwestern coast of France, is one of the most unique places in the region. This tidal island is connected to the mainland by a modern footbridge, letting you cross even during high tide. At the top of the island stands the Mont Saint-Michel Abbey, the centerpiece of the site. Inside, you can explore large spaces like the Abbey Church, which blends Romanesque and Gothic architecture. The cloister offers a quiet atmosphere with stone columns surrounding a small garden and views of the sea. You'll also find the crypt, supported by massive stone pillars, and the Knights Hall, a spacious room once used for meetings and daily life. As you make your way back down, you'll enter La Grande Rue, the island's main street. It's lined with shops and medieval houses dating back to the 15th and 16th centuries. Halfway along the road is Église Saint-Pierre, a small church with a warm wooden interior and a small colored statue of Saint Michael. One of the most well-known shops on La Grande Rue is Auberge de la Mer Poulard, famous for its puff omelette that's closely tied to the island's history. For a quieter path, you can visit La Chapelle Saint-Aubert, located on the far side of the island. Nearby, Ruelle des Cocus is the narrowest alley on Mont Saint-Michel, so tight that wide hats can't fit through, which is how it got its name. 6. Strasbourg. Strasbourg is a city in eastern France and the capital of the Grand Est region. It lies along the Rhine River and is known for its mix of French and German influences. The historic center, Grand Isle, is a good starting point to explore the city. At the heart of Grand Isle is the Strasbourg Cathedral. Its towering spire is visible across the city, and the exterior is made of red sandstone, decorated with detailed carvings. Close to the cathedral, the Palais Rohan sits along the river. Once a residence for bishops and cardinals, it now holds 3 museums. Southwest of the cathedral, La Petite France offers a look at Strasbourg's old quarter. This area is known for its half-timbered houses and narrow canals. You can also take a boat ride on the Ille River, which passes through the neighborhood for a relaxed view of the surroundings. Nearby, the Barrage Vauban and Pont Couvert reflect the city's former defenses. The Vauban Dam, built in the 1600s, includes a rooftop terrace with wide views of the city. The Pont Couvert, with their stone towers and covered bridges, date back to the 1200s and still spans the river today. A few streets away, the Egyptian house stands out with its colorful facade and Egyptian-style decorations, offering a contrast to the city's traditional architecture. For a quieter experience, Parc de la Rondière provides an open green space and walking paths. Located near the European Parliament buildings, it's Strasbourg's oldest park. 5. Annecy. Annecy is a city in southeastern France known for its peaceful atmosphere and scenic canals that run through the center. One of the best places to begin is the Old Town, where narrow cobblestone streets weave between pastel-colored buildings and small bridges cross the canals. Just a short walk from the Old Town, Lake Annecy becomes the main highlight. Known as one of the cleanest lakes in Europe, it's a popular place to relax, take a boat ride, or enjoy the view of the surrounding mountains. Close to the center, the Palais de Ile sits in the middle of a canal. This stone structure, shaped like a small ship, has served as a home, courthouse, and prison. Today, it functions as a local history museum. From there, a short uphill walk leads to Château d'Annecy. This former castle overlooks the town and now houses a museum with art, historical tools, and exhibits about local animals and fish. Near the lake, Pont de Amour is a quiet pedestrian bridge crossing the Vasse Canal. It connects 2 green spaces and is known for its peaceful views of the lake and mountains. A little farther uphill, the Basilique de la Visitation stands with its tall tower overlooking the city. The church is visible from many parts of Annecy and adds to the skyline. Outside of Annecy, about a 20-minute drive away, Château de Menton Saint-Bernard sits above the lake. This large stone castle is still privately owned, and guided tours offers a look inside along with wide views of the lake and the surrounding nature. Another nearby spot is the Gorge de Fier, a narrow canyon with a raised walkway along the rock walls. One of the most interesting areas is the Sea of Rocks, where large boulders have filled parts of the gorge. 4. Versailles. The Palace of Versailles is one of the most iconic landmarks in France, known for its grand architecture and historical significance as the former residence of French royalty. Walking through its halls gives you a glimpse into the world of kings, queens, and court life. Inside the palace, one of the most striking rooms is the Hall of Mirrors. This long, elegant gallery features tall windows on one side and hundreds of mirrors on the other, reflecting light and views of the gardens in every direction. Nearby are the King's and Queen's State Apartments, designed to impress visiting dignitaries. These rooms are decorated with gold details, crystal chandeliers, and elaborate ceiling paintings, all meant to display royal wealth and power. The Royal Chapel, located within the palace, was where the royal family attended mass. With its tall columns, painted ceiling, and airy upper gallery, it combines grandeur with a quiet, reverent feel. Another remarkable space is the Royal Opera, built for the wedding of Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. This theater is known for its elegant design, featuring gold trim, painted ceilings, and soft lighting. For a more personal glimpse into royal life, the king's private apartments reveal where the king lived day to day. Once outside, the gardens of Versailles stretch out in carefully arranged rows of trees, fountains, flower beds, and sculptures. You can spend hours wandering through these formal gardens without seeing everything. Beyond the main gardens is the estate of Trianon, built as a private escape from court life. The Grand Trianon, made of pink marble, has large open spaces and a more relaxed feel. Close by is the Petit Trianon, which was given to Marie Antoinette. She redesigned the nearby grounds and added the Queen's Hamlet, a rustic-style retreat where she would relax with close friends. Also nearby is the King's Kitchen Garden, originally created to supply fresh produce to the palace. It still operates as a working garden and remains an example of the estate's practical side. 3. Nice. Nice is a sunny city on the French Riviera in southern France, located between the Mediterranean Sea and the edge of the Alps. Its location gives it warm weather and stunning views for most of the year. A good place to start is the Promenade des Anglais, a wide walkway lined with palm trees that runs along the coast. Just behind the promenade, you can enter Old Town, or view Nice. The streets here are narrow and colorful, with buildings painted in shades of orange, yellow, and red. While exploring, you can stop by Finocchio, a well-known ice cream shop with a wide variety of flavors. Within the Old Town, you may come across Église Saint-Jacques-la-Major, a simple-looking church on the outside. Inside, it's filled with gold details, marble columns, and ornate artwork on the walls and ceiling. Not far from the Old Town is Castle Hill, or Colline du Château. While the original castle is no longer there, the hill is now a peaceful park with gardens, shady trees, and walking paths. At the top, you'll find one of the best panoramic views of Nice. From nearby, you can take the free Le Passagin boat across the port for a scenic view of the boats and waterfront. For more art, head north to the Cimier neighborhood. The Matisse Museum is located here inside a red villa with white trim. The museum holds paintings, drawings, and personal items from Henri Matisse, who lived in Nice for many years. If you're looking for nature and hiking, Montboron Park offers longer trails. The park covers a large hill on the eastern edge of town. At the top, you'll find Fort Mont-Alban, a historic military fort with views that stretch far across the sea. 2. Calanque National Park. Calanque National Park, located along the Mediterranean coast in southern France, is a rare place where land and sea meet through dramatic limestone cliffs, hidden beaches, and clear blue water. One of the most striking locations in the park is Calanque d'Enval. Framed by tall white cliffs and filled with emerald green water, it offers a remote and rugged atmosphere that draws hikers and swimmers alike. Nearby, Calanque du Port-Pin provides a more relaxed setting. It has a small sandy beach and calm shallow water, ideal for swimming, sunbathing, or simply enjoying the quiet surroundings. Calanque du Sormiaux is one of the largest and most accessible in the park. You'll often see colorful boats anchored nearby, and there are a few simple restaurants by the shore, making it easy to spend a full day here. Calanque du Souguiton combines scenic views with easy access. A moderate hike leads to 2 small pebble beaches nestled between cliffs. For an elevated view, continue to the Belvedere de Souguiton for sweeping sights of the coastline and sea below. Calanque du Port-Mieux stands out for its narrow inlet and unique underground river that emerges near the sea. While there's no beach here, the trails around it are popular with hikers exploring this end of the park. If you're looking for a more remote experience, Calanque de Loulé is one of the most hidden spots in the park. The park is best known for its outdoor activities. Hiking is a favorite way to explore, with trails ranging from beginner to advanced. One of the most famous routes is the GR51, also known as the Balcony of the Mediterranean, which offers uninterrupted views of the sea along the cliffs. For a different perspective, boat tours are available and often visit several Calanques in a single trip, with stops for swimming or snorkeling. Kayaking is another option if you want more freedom to explore smaller inlets and sea caves at your own pace. 1. Paris. Paris, the capital of France, is located in the north-central part of the country. Known around the world for its beauty, history, and charm, the city is compact and divided into 20 districts called arrondissements, which spiral outward from the center like a snail shell. One of the most iconic landmarks in Paris is the Eiffel Tower. Built for the 1889 World's Fair, it remains a powerful symbol of the city. You can ride the elevator or climb the stairs to the second floor to get a closer look at its iron design. From the top, the views of Paris are unforgettable. Below, the grassy Champ de Mars Park offers a relaxing place to sit. In the evening, people often gather there to watch the tower sparkle for 5 minutes every hour after dark. Not far from the tower is the Arc de Triomphe. Standing at the center of a large roundabout, this monument honors those who fought for France. If you climb to the top, you'll get one of the best views in the city, with 12 avenues stretching outward in all directions. Along the Seine River, the Notre Dame Cathedral remains one of Paris's most significant buildings. The cathedral sits on Île de la Cité, a small island in the middle of the city, which is a peaceful place to walk and take in views of the river and surrounding bridges. Just a short walk from there is Sainte-Chapelle. Tucked inside the same island, this small chapel is famous for its stained glass windows. The upper chapel, filled with tall, colorful scenes from the Bible, is especially striking. Nearby, the Louvre Museum draws millions each year. Once a royal palace, it's now one of the largest art museums in the world. Inside, you'll find famous works like the Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo, and the Winged Victory of Samothrace. For a quieter moment, Cour Marly, a bright courtyard filled with sculptures, offers a peaceful escape from the crowds. Across the river, the Musée d'Orsay gives you a different museum experience. Located in a former train station, it focuses on art from the 19th and early 20th centuries. The giant clock inside the museum is a favorite photo spot for many. If you're looking for a slower pace, head to Montmartre. This hilltop neighborhood feels more like a village, with cobblestone streets and a relaxed vibe. At the summit sits the Basilica of the Sacre-Cœur. From its front steps, you get a wide view of the rooftops of Paris. For quieter green spaces, Parc des Buttes-Chaumont is a large park. Locals often come here for peaceful walks. Another unique park is La Promenade Plantée, also called the Coulée Verte René Dumont. It's an old railway line turned into an elevated garden path above the city streets. If you're looking for any tips to enhance your own personal travel and help you manage your travel budget more effectively, click the link in the description. And remember to like and subscribe to help our channel grow.